Another very interesting nugget in Football Morning in America where Peter King recounted the questioning of Kyle Shanahan about the pursuit of Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Shanahan talks about the drafting of Brock Purdy with the last pick in the 2022 draft, selection number 262.
Right.
And Shanahan says, the pick's coming up, and I remember Dr. John York. He's the owner, along with Jed York, of the team. Dr. John York asking, who's the best player out there? I go, well, there's no doubt Purdy's the best player. He goes, then what are we talking about?
Right.
I was like, well, there's other spots. Other positions.
Right.
We might be able to get him as a free agent for $10,000 after the draft.
Yeah.
Dr. York can't believe it. He's looking at me like, I don't get why there's a discussion if you guys think he's the best player. This is a way where ownership can have value. And this is understanding.
Clear the brain a little bit of the coach.
It's not pretending to know the niceties of what the guy's strengths and weaknesses are, how he's going to be able to throw the ball effectively against the cover three or whatever.
Right.
This is just organizational.
Right.
Get everyone on the same page.
You're telling me something. I'm hearing you. Are you hearing what I'm hearing? Like,
exactly.
Listen to yourself.
And you have somebody who's wise, who's experienced, and who's able to say, dude, what are you doing? Because back in week 7, as the Vikings were getting ready to host the 49ers, one of the sound bites of the week was Purdy saying if he hadn't gotten drafted,
that
he might have signed with the
by
Vikings.
One of those teams. Exactly right. That's the risk of, maybe we don't draft him. We can get him for a low amount of money. But what happens is there's 7 other teams with that game plan, right? And all of a sudden you go, oh, no, we're in a bidding war for a free agent player that we didn't even draft. And, it becomes an issue. So that's why you draft him, too. You take that off the table and don't even have to worry about it. And, I think Dr. York did good there listening to Shanahan and understanding, hey, best player, he's a quarterback. You can't have enough good in them. I know, there's other roster spots, but it's the quarterback. And obviously he was speaking very positively of him that Dr. York could sort through the BS there. And, of course, that's one of the best Mr. Irrelevant picks in the history of football.
And think about it. Would Brock Purdy have been attracted to a situation where it's Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance, where Trey Lance is entering the season as the presumed starter, who's going to be the starter for years to come?
Right.
We didn't know he was going to break an ankle week 2.
Right.
We didn't know they were going to be done with him after 1 year. We didn't know things were going to happen the way they did to give Brock Purdy an opportunity when he got one. So he might have gone to Minnesota. He might have been the understudy to Kirk Cousins.
Well, he could have been. Exactly. It's where the people like Shanahan and, even like Belichick back in the day, teams where our offense is good, our organization is good, they sometimes go, well, we'll be able to get him here because he wants to come here, right, and do that. And I think maybe that's part of what Shanahan was thinking too. Like, hey, most quarterbacks want to come here and play, right? We saw people last year, they were beating down the 49ers' door to be the backup quarterback. Sam Darnold, Mitchell Trubisky, all these guys out there throughout the years who were kind of in that limbo spot of, wait, I'm not a starter anymore, I'm being relegated to backup. They want to go to Shanahan because they're like, whoa, this guy knows how to put everybody on the field and succeed.
We said no to Tom Brady.
Exactly.
We'll say yes to you.
Yeah, well, maybe. Right. Yeah. So, but those are the struggles these coaches go through, and obviously they got it right with Brock Purdy, and it all worked out the right way.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.